Hello and welcome to Radio Gaming Tech. My name is Marta. Today is the 20th of January and I'm here as always to give you a daily dose of your latest gaming news. This time I have some news for you regarding Dark Souls 2, which is of course the upcoming game from Software, as a complete list of achievements for the game has been published online. Now the list can be viewed in full on Exophase, which I have linked in the description, and there are probably some minor spoilers, but not too many, so I wouldn't be too worried about that. But if you don't want to risk even the teeniest bit of information getting to your ears, then I suggest you avert your ears now. But I highly doubt they're going to reveal anything particularly important within these achievements. Now, one of these achievements is of questionable quality, and you'll see exactly what I mean in just a moment. Now, I am going to go through the full list of achievements with you, but in case you wanted to have a look at Exophase's lovely list, then, as I said previously, it will be in the description. Anyway, we have our first up on our list. We have the Dark Soul, in which you earn all achievements is worth 50G. And self-recollection is reclaim flesh and set out as an undead is worth 10. King's Ring, acquire the King's Ring is worth 20. Ancient Dragon, acquire Ashen Mist Heart is worth 20. The Heir, see the ending is quite rightly worth 100. Last Giants, defeat the Last Giant is worth 10. Sinner's Bonfire, light the Primal Bonfire in Sinner's Rise is worth 20. Iron Keep Bonfire, light the Primal Bonfire in the Iron Keep is worth 20. Gulch Bonfire, and as you might imagine, you have to light the Primal Bonfire in the Black Gulch, and that's worth 20. And we have one more bonfire on this particular section, which is Brightstone Bonfire, which you have to light the Primal Bonfire in Brightstone Cove, Sodora, and that's worth 20 again. Giant Lord, defeat the Looking Glass Knight is worth 20. Vendrick, you have to defeat Vendrick and you get a glorious 50. Supreme Weapon, reinforce a weapon to its limit is worth 50 once more. Gesture Maestro is worth 50 and you have to learn all gestures. Master of Sorcery is worth 30, and as you might guess by the name, you have to learn all sorceries. And there's quite a few like this, and they're all worth the same unless I say otherwise. They're all worth 30. And we have Master of Miracles, you have to learn all miracles. Master of Pyromancy, you have to learn all pyromancies. And Master of Hexes, you have to learn all hexes. Again, worth 30 for all of those. Brilliant Covenant, discover a most brilliant covenant is worth 10. Protector Covenant, discover the covenant of the protectors is again worth 10. And Sanguinary Covenant, discover the covenant of the bloodthirsty is worth 10. And again, for the next few ones, these are all worth 10 unless I say otherwise. Excuse me guys, I'm a little bit under the weather at the moment. We have Covenant of the Meek, in which you have to discover the Covenant of the Meek. Gnawing Covenant, you have to discover the Covenant of Rodents. Clangorous Covenant, discover the Clangorous Covenant. Covenant of Ancients, you have to discover an Ancient Covenant. Covenant of the Fittest, you have to discover that Covenant. And the Abysmal Covenant is the same. And we have Selfless Giver, which is worth 50. Of course, the previous ones are all worth 10, as I said. And this is Max Out Devotion to one Covenant. A Curious Map is light all flames on the map in Majula, and that's worth 30. Change of Clothes gives Rosabeth of Melfia something to wear, and that's worth 30. Gathering of Exiles, increase the population of Majula is worth 30. Moonlight Greatsword, inherit Benhart of Jugo's equipment is worth 30. And Holder of the Fort, inherit Captain Drummond's equipment is worth 30. And Lucatiel is inherent equipment from Lucatiel of Mirror, and that's worth 30. Smith for Life, inherit Steady Hand Macduff's equipment, so that's worth 30, and he should be getting extra points for having an awesome name. And Garrulous Miser, inherit Leathersmith Gilligan's equipment, and that's worth 30. And Reflections on Disembodiment, inherit equipment from the head of Vengal, and that's worth 30. Now you're wondering, well, what's this one of questionable quality you said about earlier? They all sound pretty good to me. And, well, it's actually the last one on our list, which is this is Dark Souls, and it's worth 10, and you have to die for the first time. So that's at least one achievement that everyone who plays this game is going to be getting. And it's just kind of a matter of when, not if. So, a pretty good collection of achievements, actually. Pretty nice challenges, and I definitely approved the complete lack of generic complete the chapter achievements. They kind of annoy me. So, thumbs up from me. Dark Souls 2 is looking all the better every time I hear about it. So, hopefully, I will not be getting that final achievement too quickly, but knowing me, I probably will. Anyway, that is me done for this video. Hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.